Ay, ay, ay. Well, I come from Pescara. It's on the Adriatic coast in Abruzzo, in Italy, the middle. It's a nice place, but if you are a girl and you grow up in the same, I was born in 1965, so uh, the upbringing was a bit strict from my mom's side. My dad was a bit more liberal, but um, whatever you do there, you get squashed artistically wise. You have to, the parents choose you, the school, the parents choose you what you wear, the parents choose everything. You don't have much to say about it. And to cut the story short, I became very involved with my only friends were the gay community, and then the, let's say, underground, we used to call it the dark community. We used to listen to you said the Banshees, the Depeche Mode, and obviously some of the Dams, and all this ghost music, Field of the Nephilim and the Bauhaus. And we were just few of us, and we just made a little community there. And when I was 23, I had the chance to come to London to do a course at the London Contemporary Dance School. And that's it. I moved over here, and I just came from, it was the 7th of July, 1988, for a 2 months, and that's it. I went back, pick up my stuff, boom. It was another world. I never forget my first night in London. My friends took me to the Limelight, and was a totally underground club in Angel, and it was amazing. Here I am from Pescara, first night in London, the Limelights. Oh my God, all my favorite music, the punk, the goth, the rock, the Rage Against the Machine, all, you name it. Fantastic. It was like paradise for me, like a kids in a candy shop. And that's it. Then I stayed. I stayed in London. Oh dear, I moved to Croydon in 2010, 2011. 2011, because anyway, I couldn't stay in Camden anymore. I'm a Camden girl by heart, but I embrace Croydon as well because Croydon is where the dump came from. So it was like, okay, it's glamorous, it's got something. It started uh, 2020, March was last performance we did, and then suddenly everything stopped. And I felt, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, all these pandemic things. It was fine at the beginning. You enjoy the free times and the garden and the cats. Fine. I don't like to go out, so it's okay. But then it start to sink in. I don't know if anyone else to dance with, and I start to miss human interaction, the social dancing, the music scene. Yeah, and also it wasn't right anyway, so it felt very strange, and I sank a bit, and my depression increased because me and technology, I can't cope with it, and I find very, very. Uh, Sometimes I think, is it going to be a place for me in society? Because I don't like all this overwhelming mandatory use of technology. Everything you do now is through machine, and it doesn't resonate with me. So I really feel even more a bit of a cast apart. And I decided to start to listen to music because there was not much to do. And I discovered all my favorite bands that for a long, long time I neglected due to my work, because I mainly work with jazz. And one of my favorite one obviously is The Damned, and my favorite album is Machine Gun Etiquette, and my favorite song is Smash It Up, because during that time the loneliness I experienced was overwhelming. And now that I've been living in England for over 30 years, I can comprehend the lyrics very well. So I start to listen to these songs, and the songs was talking to me when you say, we have been crying for so long, and now I'm gonna dance to a different song. And I thought, yeah, And I start to take the challenge. Well, I do the Charleston and the jazz. Why not? Let's do something with the Charleston and jazz and smash it up. I was so pleasurable just to dive into this music and the energy that it really woke me up in the morning. I couldn't leave the bed. And then that's it. Put the Damned on CD, boom, and I start to listen to their records, all from the first to the last. But the intro of the guitar is just fabulous. And I didn't do contemporary dance for a long time. I mean, over 10 years. And that's the music that brought me back. I thought, no, I can do it. And I started just moving with the first chord. It was beautiful. So they tick lots of boxes for my, loved one band.